You know, I'm foreign, but I'm not Swedish. And sometimes people assume I'm here on holiday as well. Like this Tesco checkout guy in Birkenhead. I was just buying some Kopparberg, you know, to support my Swedish pals. And, you know, I find that having a few drinks actually helps with the trauma of being in Birkenhead. And, you know, I got my Norwegian driver's license out, and, you know, I can't do the accent, but he went, "Ooh, Norway? You must be here on holiday, lad." So, what? Yeah, I'm in Birkenhead on holiday. It's a 2-week all-inclusive. I read a great review on TripAdvisor, and I came all the way from Norway to Birkenhead for a holiday. I really wanted to see that U-boat story. Sounds like a hoot of a time, doesn't it? Oh, God. Birkenhead. Even a name, you know? Head. Horrible. But I'm quite jealous of Liverpool. We have a lot of museums, you know? I'm from a small fishing town, so we only have one museum, and it's the National Barrel Museum. You've never truly been bored until you've been on the full 6-hour tour of the National Barrel Museum of Norway. And it's a bit fucked up as well, my hometown. We have this activity centre that used to be a slaughterhouse. In fact, there's a ball pit in the room where they did all the slaughtering. And, you know, it needed a name, of course, and we thought, well, we can't just call it the slaughterhouse, you know, that's a bit morbid. So we had a town meeting, and we decided to call it Gamla Slakthuset, which means the old slaughterhouse. Yeah, we're not a very creative people, really. In fact, the Norwegian government, they have a monopoly on the sale of wine and spirits, so, you know, that means you can only get it from one place. And that shop is called Vinmonopolet. And a few of you may have guessed what that means. It means the wine monopoly. You know, let's not be creative with any names, let's just say what it is, you know. But we do have some culture in my hometown. We have a festival, but it's the annual Jazz and Herring Festival. That's right. And that's not 2 festivals, that's 1 festival. Yeah, we combined the joys of eating pickled herring with the smooth, sexy sounds of the saxophone. And this is every year. It's been going on for 30 years now. Surely there's no fish left by now. Maybe that's why we pickle it, so we keep it for longer. I don't know. Ugh. I don't even like fish. I'm like the worst Norwegian in the world. I don't like fish, I don't like skiing, I don't like fjords. That's why I came here, really, you know. But, let's see, where am I? I'm enjoying myself so much, I've forgotten everything I've got to say at this point. So. What's that? Oh, page 2 now. Wonderful. Some progress. Well, that's good for you. You don't have to see me for much longer. But yes, my hometown. I went home recently to see my mum and dad for Easter, and they gave me a belated birthday present, and I thought, oh, that's nice. You know, it was January. It's nice that you remembered. You know, you're old, but you still remembered. You know, it's nice. But it was this old, weird wooden box, you know, all scratched up, fucked up looking, you know, creepy, like something out of a horror film. And, you know, I shook it and there was something inside, and I thought, ooh, maybe some family heirlooms or something, you know? Maybe my granddad's Rolex. You know, he doesn't need it, he's dead. And I opened it, it wasn't a Rolex, it was baby teeth. And you lose 20 baby teeth, yeah? There were 37 in the box. I'm an only child. Whose teeth did I get? And why are there so many? And my mum, she could tell I was disappointed by these wonderful gifts, these individual teeth. And she said, "You can make a necklace out of them." What? Yes, of course, yes, I'll just make a necklace out of human teeth and I'll parade them around town like a deranged lunatic. And people say I'm strange. I mean, this is why. With these two chuckleheads in my life. God, done it. I guess, baby teeth is a good place as any to end the set. So, thanks very much. I'll go back into the Arctic Circle that we call the green room now. Feel right at home again. Time for this old Viking to put his long ships out to pasture or some clever shit like that. I'll hand you back to Bren now. Thanks, everyone.
Hey, you didn't realise an international show tonight, was it? Everyone, put your hands together one more time for Jan Roger Hendon! Right, nearly it. Right, here we go. 8th act of the night. 8th act of the night, everyone. Okay, this guy is a director of an aviation company. Ooh! Lives in West Derby. Nice. Please welcome to the stage. Come on, everyone. Let's get some noise going. Let's get it going. Please be hands together, Tom Shoes.
Hello. Wow, yeah, so it's amazing to be here, and it's amazing to be raising money for such a wonderful cause in YKids. I mean, 6 weeks ago I wouldn't have dreamt of doing comedy, but we've been locked in a small, dark, cold room with 9 strangers, and I've had nothing but comedy forced down my throat. So I just want to say a big, massive thank you to Bren Fritzl. Bren Riley in Big Comedy UK. So yeah, I've had a lot of big things happen in my life recently. I got married in July. I got divorced in January. Yeah, didn't go to plan that one, I tell you. So yeah, I mean, I've had chlamydia longer than that marriage lasted. But I'm not contagious anymore, you got nothing to worry about. Especially you, love, you can't catch it twice, so you're fine. There's a really famous saying about love. I think it was from the Dalai Lama himself. He said, the meaning of true love is loving the smell of your other half's farts as much as you love your own. But apparently mine smelled like PR shite, so it couldn't have been true love. I think the fact you caught me at a titty bar in town has something to do with it too, but hey ho. So yeah, I'm single again and I'm back on the meat market. And do you know what? Dating is hard. Dating is so hard. Once you get over the age of 35, you haven't got any time for time wasters, Everyone's getting married and having kids. It really feels like this next relationship is really important. And women in the 30s, wow, they're even more terrified about meeting the wrong man. A little bit crazy, to be fair. And yeah, every date you go on feels like a job interview. And we all lie on job interviews, don't we? I told a woman last week I was going to give her an hour of sweet, sweet loving. But 30 seconds in, the jig was up. And I jizzed in my pants. Yeah, it almost feels like speed dating, so the minute you sit down, they start just reeling questions off to you. So you sit down, they say, "You got a job?" "Yeah." "Tick." "You got kids?" "No." "Tick." "Do you want them?" "Yeah." "Tick." "And it's gone well, this." "Have you got a car?" "Yeah." "Tick." "You over 6 foot?" "Oh, you better believe it, girl." "Is your dick bigger than 2 inches on bone?" Oh my god, honestly, I give up. Dating is hard, it's hard. So it was a couple of months ago, I'm in town drowning my sorrows with my friends. And they're all telling me I need to stop talking to women again, get back on the horse, stop being so scared of rejection. So I completely ignored their advice all night and didn't speak to one woman. But we ended up in a kebab shop in town. And my mate says to me, he goes, "Hey, the woman over there's giving you the eye, But by eye, she literally had a bug eye. One eye was on me, and the other eye was perusing the chicken menu. So I said to him, the small one with the bog eye. He goes, yeah mate, yeah, she's well into you here. I said, the one covered in kebab grease and mayo. He goes, yeah mate, yeah. I said, alright Sam, I'll give it a go. So yeah, a couple of minutes in, you know, things are going well, she's laughing at me jokes. And all of a sudden she says to me, oh, you remind me of someone off the telly or the movies or something. So I'm thinking, I wonder who it could be, you know. Brad Pitt, George Clooney. He's a bit older, but I'd take it. And then I see the light bulb go off in her head. And she says to me, oh, I know who it is. Guess who she thinks I look like? Jeremy fucking Beadle. I don't know what she's seen in that. No, jokes aside though, thanks for coming baby, really appreciate it. She's still not looking at me. Yeah, so a couple of months later, my cousin gives me a phone call and he says, we're going on a lad's trip to Dubai. He's a good looking lad, to be fair to him, so I thought, yeah, I'll have a bit of that, I'll go over with you. So we're in Dubai, a couple of nights in, and we meet these air hostesses. They're absolutely gorgeous, unbelievable. And they all work for Emirates, and they invited us back to this place where all these air hostesses live. It's called the Emirates Tower. So I thought I'd died and gone to heaven. And we get back to the apartment, and I'm old enough now, I know how the world works. So I thought, I'm the fourth best looking guy, I'll get paired off with the fourth best looking woman. I would have took it, she was beautiful. But somehow, I got paired off with the best looking woman. And she was this Venezuelan number called Alejandra. And next minute she invites me into the bedroom. So we're in the bed and, you know, we're cuddling, we're spooning, things are heating up. And just as I'm about to mount, and the covers moved, I get hit with this like wave of sewage, and just this smell of raw poo just hits me in the face. I'm thinking, that doesn't smell like mine, that. And no, my nostrils are burning, my eyes are burning. We're having this Mexican standoff, me and Alejandra, wondering who's done it. But obviously I haven't been in that situation in a while with someone so beautiful, so you know, I'm choking on it, but I'll accept it. And she literally says to me, no, you gotta leave, so I'm wondering what's going on. And she's practically pushed me out the door and put my clothes back on. And I just said to her, I was like, Alejandra, honey, you know, what's the problem? And she turns around, she said to me, my friend, you're a lovely guy, but your farts smell like pure shite. So if you can't love yourself, no one else can. Thank you very much.
Some news, everyone! Right, guys. Thanks for supporting tonight. We've got one act left, headlining his first ever show. Come on, everyone, put your hands together. Let's get some energy in the room. Our last act tonight works as an IT trainer. He's from Crosby. Popular. Please welcome to the stage the wonderful Adam Shaw!
Hello? Can you all hear me? Great. So, it's great to be here. When I first told my friend I was going to be doing stand-up comedy, the first thing she said to me was, why Adam? You always stand so awkwardly when you're in front of people. But I just had to remind her that's just how I stand while I urinate. So, as Bren said, my name is Adam. I'm 28. Thank you. And I have epilepsy. So for those of you who don't know what epilepsy is, it's a neurological condition which affects approximately 1 in 100 people in the UK. It's characterised by sudden bursts of electrical activity in the brain, resulting in seizures or fits, as they might be called. So in short, basically, sometimes I'll fall over, I might shake a bit, and I might even shit my pants. So if you stick around till the end, you might be in for a good encore. It's okay though, folks, I am on a lot of drugs, and some of them are even for epilepsy. There are a couple of things though that you should be aware of. One is if you think I'm shit, you're not going to get me off stage with any flash photography. Only about 3% of people with epilepsy are affected by lights. I don't really want to know how they found that out. And now there are some housekeeping as well. If you ever do find somebody having a seizure, there are a couple of things that you really should know. First of all, the most important thing, cushion their head. Now personally I recommend a rolled up jacket because somebody going like this in your lap is not the most comfortable thing. I suppose that depends on which way I'm facing. Second of all, is if there's anything around that could hurt them, move that out of the way. It's always easier to move that than to try and move somebody who's shaken. And finally is time the seizure. So any seizures lasting more than 5 minutes are classed as a medical emergency. So just remember that for the future. There is, however, one old wives' tale about epilepsy that I just want to clear up. It's got something to do with a wooden spoon. Anybody heard it before? Yeah, a couple of yous? Yeah. So there's an old wives' tale that says if somebody's having a seizure, pop a wooden spoon in their mouth. So on behalf of everybody with epilepsy, please do not put anything in our mouths while we're having a seizure. We will break our teeth. But on a personal note, if I could just ask that you wait till I'm conscious. It's okay though folks, if I do have a seizure tonight, my mum is here and she knows what to do. Can everyone say hi, Mum? My mum's actually my emergency contact. Now that's not because I'm a child, it's because I'm lonely and I don't have anybody else. A little bit about my family history. I come from a Catholic background. Any Catholics in? I'm sorry. No. Yeah, so I come from a Catholic background. I actually went to a Church of England school though. So I did get introduced to the church at a young age. But I do truly feel like I missed out by not going to Catholic school, truly. Because I got all of the Bible and none of the bashing. Seriously though, I do feel like I missed out though. You walk into a Catholic church, you've got the smell of the incense, the candles really sets the mood, and then you've got the priests in their berettas with that bobble on the top and that cassock, that black robe. And then you go into the confession box and it's essentially just a glory hole. So like overall, when you think about it, Catholicism is quite gay. So I'm there for it. But no, honestly, in all honesty, when you actually come to think about it, the Bible has got a lot of truth in it. I mean, we all know the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, get them. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbour's ox. I've lived in Crosby nearly 30 years and none of my neighbours have ever had an ox, but we'll let that one slide. But if you flick all the way through the Bible and you get to Leviticus 2:10, it does say somewhere in there that a man who should lay with another man as he would a woman should be stoned. Now I know that's not a very popular opinion, it's quite controversial, but personally, from personal experience, I can say it certainly does help. Funny story actually about when I realised that I was gay. Yes, I did have to realise. Remember, I didn't go to a Catholic school, so I was at a disadvantage. So this one day I was on my way home from theatre school. Yes, I know, red flag. And my girlfriend at the time, now she was stunning, she was tall, slim, blonde, blue eyes, absolutely beautiful. And she gave me a kiss to say goodbye. And then she leaned in to my ear and she whispered so sweetly and softly, "I'm so wet for you." Now my poor naive innocent mind did not know what that meant. But deep down, and I mean deep, deep down, some primal past life knowledge got the meaning, and I subsequently vomited in my mouth. Safe to say, I never saw that girl ever again, and soon after I came out, and I was fabulous! Yes, thank you. Yeah, if you don't cheer, you're homophobic. And now you'd think somebody as glamorous and as fabulous as me would have a job to match. Now sadly I don't. As Bren said, I work in IT, and that is about as glamorous as it sounds. But it does have its perks. Now the company I work for have a maintenance team, and I get to train them. So picture this, I'm stood in the training room, and in walk all these burly, masculine men. They've got their high vis, and their tool belts, and their hard hat, and I'm stood there with my hard hat. Bear with me. Like, you've got to give me a break. I get about as much consensual sex as a Catholic choir boy. Sorry, I had to slip that one in there, said the priest to the choir boy. So there I am, anyway, with the village people. And one of them asks me for some help, and I lean over and I'm showing them what to do, and I'm like, yeah, you click here, and you type in there, and I can't help myself, something just comes over me, and it just slips out. I'm so wet for you. And the cheeky bastard had the audacity to throw up in his mouth. Now, anyway, this is about all I've got time for, and I best get off the stage before I shit my pants. But may I just say a huge thank you for coming along and supporting YKids, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you.
Right guys, that is the end of the night, but it's not the end of the weekend. We go into tomorrow night with Gary Delaney, then we've got Disco Bingo on Saturday night. If you want any information or tickets, go on saltandtarbootle.com. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out and supporting us tonight. As I said, all the money tonight goes to YKids, well done Claire as well. Well, thanks a lot for coming, and we'll see you over the weekend. All I'm going to say is, before you get up, unless it's a standing ovation, I'll have that. Sit back, look at him, doesn't know what to do, he's like... Please put your hands together, guys. Firstly, for all the team here at Salt and Tar making us feel welcome, putting up Elite Marquees and Bars who put the marquee up. Tawai, Civil Engineering, for sponsoring tonight's show. They got behind us right from the start, thanks to that. Thank you for coming out and raising funds for YKids, and we will see you again. Before you do, please put your hands together for the action scene tonight. First, Mr. Ronnie Orr, Jack Bryce, Tony Monk, Dave Mitchell, Claire Morgans, Caroline Coe, Jen Roger Hendon, Thomas Hughes, Adam Shaw, Abby Brent Riley. Hopefully I'll see you over the next few nights. See you again, guys. Happy days. Good night. Safe journey home.
Cheerio. Just one more thing. Sorry. It's our turn to make a tit out of Brent Riley. So Bren has coached us very, very diligently over 6 weeks, and we just want to take a moment just to say a huge thank you. We couldn't have done this without him. So those 12 bottles he's going to drink on the way home in his car. So when you see him tomorrow, just make sure that he hasn't flashed. A huge thank you from all of us. Well done, Bren. Couldn't have done it without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's show is sponsored by Dow High Limited.
Sorry. Right, I can also everyone.
Guys, everyone off the course, if you can come here for a quick photo, that'll be fantastic.
Yeah, halt. Hey,
Claire or Caroline, are you around? There you go, my love. Caroline, Cove! Probably copping off. Where are you, my love? I can hear you, I heard that laugh.
I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, my love. Hold on, just go quick.
all, mate.
Everyone? Is everyone real good? Flash your back. Where's Jake? Look at Jake, everyone. Look at him. He's got the back there. Jake, pull in here, mate. Good. Check it. Thanks,
There's a songbird.
Everyone look at Jay. Thanks guys,
Done well tonight. I got your one, mate.
Did you like it? I'm glad you liked it. I loved it.
Where was the heckling? Where was the heckling?
I never done any. I wouldn't heckle it.
What a night, mate. That was great, wasn't it? High five. I enjoyed that, you know, I enjoyed that. Brilliant.
Until I read